AITA for not wanting to help my niece out after she robbed me? I'm 22F. My niece is 16F. And my sister is 34F. My niece lives with us at the family home with our parents. My sister is unreachable for the next 2 weeks because she had a vacation planned with her boyfriend, who she met on a dating app. I was working online when she asked if she could order food. So I gave her my card. She ordered it while sitting next to me. And the food came and that was it. Well, it wasn't until a few days later that I started getting unknown charges and lost a couple $100. It took a lot of calling around and I went from calling my bank to these places to wherever could help me. Some of the money I got back, but some had no refunds. I called around more to figure out and found out it was clothes and makeup things. And since I don't buy these sort of things, I went to ask my niece first because nobody else in the house buys extravagant stuff like these. I told her if she did it, I at least wanted her to understand that she should have known better. I can't get my sister in touch and niece doesn't work, so I'm out the money. My niece proceeds to get emotional. Says she just wanted to fit in with her friends because she's doing online summer school and since she's online she can't meet more people. And while I can understand that, I barely make enough to save up while I'm paying some bills at home. I plan to let it go until her mother comes back. But I told her I wouldn't be taking her shopping or to friends' places in the meantime after what she did. She calls up her paternal side of the family, who proceed to blast me on social media as the bad aunt. And they said really vulgar things too. So AITA for not wanting to help my niece out after this happened? I can't do much until her mother gets back to handle her. But I am starting to get annoyed by her dad's side attacking me online. Edit. I'm not sure what to exactly do since I can't even get a hold of my sister until she's back. The paternal side of my niece's family were all saying how it was a mistake and she'll learn since it was her first time. I withdrew all my money out that card since it was only a couple hundred left. So I'm not worried about her doing it again. But I'm kind of getting annoyed by these Instagram or Facebook posts that keep shading me and referring to me as the bad aunt for not being easier on her for her mistake, as they say. I would privately let her dad's side know that she stole money from you. I'm assuming they don't have the whole story. Although people to blast others on social media are, in my experience, not the most logical people. Take all of the items she bought with your card. Don't let her keep them until you've been paid for them. And drop your niece off with her paternal family if they care so much. She stole from you. Send her to the paternal side and let her steal from them if they don't have a problem with it. She committed fraud. Using your card without authorization. Without being you. Demand she pay you back. Not mommy. Her. She is old enough to take the heat for her stealing. Old enough to get a job. Old enough to face serious consequences. Take all the stuff she got and trash it. She keeps nothing. Boo-hoo. She doesn't have fancy things like everyone else. It was a mistake and she'll learn since it was her first time. Your toddler grabbing some candy off the shelf you didn't notice as a mistake. Your 4-year-old taking quarters off the table and putting them in their piggy bank as a mistake. At 16 you are knowingly committing theft. If the amount had been higher and you reported it, she may have been tried and sentenced as an adult. She committed a crime. Not driving her ass around and buying her things is the least punishment she should be receiving. Hopefully her mother hammers this behavior out of her. Does the family know what she did? Or did she lie to them to get them on her side? NTA. But when you called the bank, did you specifically say the charges were fraudulent? It sounds like this was a debit card. So your protection isn't as strong as with a credit card. But the bank may be able to block some charges and it will reissue a new card. Also, remind her family that they don't know this is the first time she's done this. They only know this is the first time she's been caught. NTA. Her dad's family can cover her charges then. NTA. Take the items away from her. She doesn't get to keep them since she stole the money from you to buy them. Maybe you can sell them on eBay to get some of the money back if they can't be returned. Tell the paternal side of the family that they are more than welcome to take the teenager off your hands and pay you back for her mistakes if they don't like how you discipline her. She's 16. She's old enough to realize that theft is wrong. NTA. If her dad's side wants to weigh in so badly, send them the bill for the purchased items. People like that rarely put their money where their mouth is. While putting you on blasted on social media, did they mention the fact your niece stole your credit card and committed fraud? Or did they fail to mention that and try to play victim? NTA. People be wild nowadays. I honestly feel like I lose brain cells every time I try to understand people's thought process. NTA. She stole and discovered there's consequences for her actions. If you file a police report, the bank can usually help more. Tell her to return it all or you will file that report. NTA. 16 years old is old enough to know the difference between right and wrong, and she clearly knew. She was in the wrong, so she proceeded to guilt trip you into believing she feels left out, as well as making you seem like the bad guy to her dad's side. WTF? Your niece stole from you and her father's family is angry at you? It's no wonder that she engages in this kind of behavior. NTA. NTA. Niece is 16 and needs to get a summer job and pay you back. NTA. The rest if the family sure as though. If that's how they want to play it, I'd call the police and charge her with theft. Wash your hands of it and let the police deal with it and block them all. You don't need to put up with abuse after being robbed. NTA. Tell your relatives that are upset that they should give their credit card numbers to the niece if what she did wasn't that bad. NTA. But WTF is wrong, this girl's parents can't reach the mom at all? WTF? NTA. She stole from you. And until the money is repaid one way or another, she should not expect any favors from you, and taking her shopping etc. are huge favors under the circumstances. Tell the busybodies on social media that if they want those favors done, they are welcome to do so themselves. And lend her their credit cards in the bargain.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.